So in this video, I'm just going to show the difference between the different types of rubrics. So points rubric, points range rubric, percentage, and percentage range rubric. So I've set up 4 identical assignments, and I'm going to show an instructor perspective as well as what the students will be able to see. So if I click into that first assignment using the points-based rubric, I'm going to navigate to my content and settings area and open up the grading rubric. So in this case, I have 2 different criteria, each worth 2 possible points. And for each of those criteria, they can receive either 2 points, 1 point, or 0 points. If I take a look from a student perspective, when the student clicks on their assignment, they can choose to start the attempt, or before starting the attempt, they can take a look at that rubric. So she can click on the rubric and she can see that the first criteria, embed an image or video, is worth 2 possible points. And this is what's expected to get a 2, a 1, or a 0. And the attached file is worth 2 points, 2, 1, or 0. So the student could also click on that assignment and start the attempt. And in this case, they'll see the assignment instructions, they'll see their submission area, and they can still open up that rubric and take a look at that rubric as they're going through the assignment. And here they see the maximum score of 4 points as well. So if I navigate to a points range rubric, and I'm coming back to the content and settings, and then I take a look at that rubric. So in the case of a points range, I can actually edit how many points I want for each area. So I've chosen 1.25 to 2 points, 0.75 to 1.25, and 0 to 0.75 points. And from a student perspective, she can view that rubric and she'll see that points range right in there. And now if I look at a percentage rubric, in this case, I can award the student 100%, 66%, or 33%. So if I click into that percentage rubric as a student, and I'm going to pull it up as the attempt, I click on the rubric, I can see that my overall assignment is out of 4 points. And rather than tell me the actual percentage, it's going to give me points. So this is 4 points total, 50% for the first part, and 50% for the second part. So it's given me a calculation of 2, 1.32, and 0.66. So that's what the students are going to see. Now, if I navigate to the percentage range rubric, you can see that there's a range of grades that I can give the students. And if the student takes a look at that, they are also going to see that percentage range. So 66 to 100% for getting exceeds expectations, 33 to 66%. So in all of these cases, when you're setting up the rubric, you can edit what those numbers are going to be based on what you're looking for your specific class. So I'm just going to go in now and grade those assignments that are set up with the different rubrics. So when I enter into that assignment, I can see Rosie Revere has attempted the assignment. So I can look at the assessment content. So they were asked to look at the rubric and see the line with the animal name in it, and then add an image of that animal. And they were asked to post the announcement. So to look at her submissions, if she's done a couple files for submissions, I can see the file quickly. So I can see the file name here at the top, and I can see the file itself. So we'll look at the attached file part of the rubric. If I want to see how I defined each of those areas, I can just click on Show Descriptions. So in this case, file includes student's last name, course number, and assignment name, and a saved file name. Maybe the file is attached but improperly labeled, or there's no file attached. In this case, I'm going to say this is complete, but she had the wrong file. So she has the wrong information in it, but she has saved it complete. So I might give her feedback within this. Wrong content. She was also asked to add an image of the cat, and in that case she has done it well, and I'm going to give her 1 for that. Maybe exceeds expectations would have been a video of the cat. I can also enter overall feedback. This was an intro assignment, so I could say welcome to the course. Save those changes. There's the rubric score, and then I close out of that. So I'm going to go ahead and grade the other 3 assignments as well. So when I go into the points range rubric, now I have a little bit more variation. So again, she has completed this, but she has the wrong content in here, and I'll want to say that. And maybe in this case, I'm going to actually give her 1.30. So she got some marks, but not the full marks for this assignment. And again, welcome to the course. Looking at the percentage rubric. So in this case, she has put text in the field, not just her assignments. So the appearance of her submission is a little bit different. Now I see the image, and I scroll down and I see the document below, but she's added the same content in there. Now this is a percentage rubric, so if I give a 2 out of 2 and a 2 out of 2, she's going to receive 100%. Or if I give her part marks, and then I could have put that feedback in there as I did in the other ones. And the final rubric type was a percentage range. So I'm going to put her at maybe a 70% here and a 66% on the bottom one. I could have added feedback in there. Now in all cases, Rosie won't be able to see her grades until I've posted that grade. So I could have done it along the way, or I can come back into that assignment. I can post all grades if multiple students have submitted and I've graded them, or I can post just hers. So if I'm in the grading interface, I can click to post that grade in the top right hand side. All right, so let's take a look at what the student sees when they go to look at their feedback. So when they enter into their grade book, they're going to see a purple dot beside items that have been graded, but they haven't looked at their feedback yet, and those items will be up near the top of their grade book. Now they can, and this top one I'd already looked at before creating this video, that's why it's not showing as purple. So there's a couple different places they might try and click. If they click on the purple feedback, they will see their global feedback for that assignment if there was something big that I said, like welcome to the course, but they won't be able to see any more details of their assignment currently. This workflow is going through some major changes over the summer of 2024, so it will look different after that. If they click on either the grade or the title of the assignment, it'll open up this side panel and they can see your grade. Click into that area and click onto their attempt to see the feedback for it. So their global feedback shows up here at the front. They click on the rubric to see the breakdown of how they did, so the overall score, and then they can look at what they did in the first criterion and then the second criterion. When I open this, there's a purple comment symbol here, so I know that there's a comment in here, and I can see criterion feedback here right at the top, and then how I was graded on that rubric. So taking a look at the points range rubric, same thing. If I click on the title or on the grade itself, I can get to this window, open up that attempt, and I can view the rubric and open up to see more feedback within it. And with the percentage rubric, it's going to show my breakdown this way. And with the percentage range, which I didn't add the feedback to. Now in all of these cases in my assignment settings, I could change the way I want their actual overall grade to appear. So I could make this appear as a letter grade, as a pass fail or a complete incomplete. So I have choices about how I want to do that. But the purpose of this video was to show you the rubric feedback. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Feel free to reach out if you have further questions or suggestions for other videos to create.